Welcome to the Nintendo Direct live reaction. I'm a bit late, but it's okay. So we're watching it like 20 minutes behind.
Hello everyone, I'm Masahiro Sakurai, director of Super Smash Bros. Ultimate from
What's up,
Sora
brother?
Limited. We'll be using today's showcase to give you a first look at our next DLC
Okay.
fighter.
I need to fix the camera. I haven't
hardly
streamed
anyone
yet.
knows what we'll be announcing today,
True.
even among Nintendo staff worldwide.
True, I don't even know.
The development team and other stakeholders have been working on this fighter with the utmost secrecy, which means other Nintendo staff around the globe will only start making preparations for release after the showcase has been broadcast.
Oh,
So it won't be available right away. Please
Tape.
understand that it will take a little time.
just kidding.
I think even many Nintendo employees will be surprised to see this and say, wow, really?
Wow, really? Huge.
So, let's all share in the fun of getting our hands on the latest information. However, even if you say, that's not the character I was picturing, I hope you don't have any hard feelings. We prepared a fighter reveal video. Once it starts,
Let's
I think
go.
you'll figure out who it is pretty quickly.
Let's go.
Now, let's do this.
Oh, who is it? Who is it? Oh, please be Sora. Please be Sora, dude. Who is it? Pog moment! That was so bad. There's no way it's actually violent. Oh my god. Everyone's so mad. Oh, everyone's so mad, dude. Everyone is so mad. Oh my god. That's so funny. Let's go, BYLETH.
Charging right into an enemy's trap.
Literally,
As
who
you and I are one, I too am trapped within this void.
could have
In
occurred to
time,
me?
our hearts and minds will cease to
This
be.
is just from the game.
Are you prepared to die?
It's gonna be join Smash. What? He answered.
I thought as much. I also do not wish to die.
I'm gonna
Yet-
kill myself. Yeah, everyone's
There is no other
molding,
choice.
bro.
You must join Smash.
Huh?
Join Smash Brothers already.
Wait, that's kind of Pog.
Waiting for.
Oh, that's kind of Pog. Wait, what? That was cool. Oh my gosh, wait, that's so sick. Yeah, that was sick.
So joining Smash consumes even the darkness itself.
Oh, let's go with the house's music. Oh, let's go. Oh, they're in the background. Let's go. Let's go, sword fighters. Wait, what?
So you return.
he got bodied,
See,
bro.
too many swordsmen are there?
True, true.
And you wield the sword as well? What will you do?
Oh, girl one? She have a different weapon? Oh, she have gauntlets?
So
Wait,
that
what?
is how you plan to win the day? So be it. I reward your cleverness this time.
I don't understand. It's just the girl. No way. Don't tell me it's PT. No way. Don't tell me it's PT.
How is this?
No way. She gets to switch the weapons. Oh, no, that's hype. No way. That's hype. No way. Wait.
Of anyone, you should be able to handle the hero's relics.
Oh, it's just smash attacks. That's freaking lame. Never mind.
Arid fire.
Oh, never mind.
Superior reach.
Wait, never mind. We have a lance fighter. We have a lance fighter.
Overwhelming power. Unleash the blinding speed of Failnaught.
Oh, this is so hot. This is so hot.
Sword of the
This is so hot. Dude, never mind. Oh my gosh, they look so good. Wait, they actually look so good.
Your will and mine be now as one. to you. Both sides of time are revealed.
Real to you. Oh!
Smash. Show the world.
Oh, that was hype, dude. Dude, that was actually hype. Oh my gosh. That was actually hype. Dude, that's so hype. What the heck?
Yes, there you have it. BYLETH from Fire Emblem Three Houses is joining the battle. Fire Emblem Three Houses was released just last
hype.
summer, so it's still very new. Even so, you'll soon be able to play as them in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. This release is planned for January 28th. You'll have instant access.
Let's
if you
go!
have Super
January
Smash
28th,
Bros.
that's so
Ultimate Fighters
close!
Pass, and it will
It's so
also be
close.
available for purchase
Like 2
individually.
weeks.
In case you're not familiar with Fire Emblem or Three Houses, I'll explain a few things, so don't worry. First off,
What is Fire
what is
Emblem?
Fire Emblem? It's really hard to pronounce in Japanese. The producer said it's okay if I just say Fire Emblem. But when writing it, if you don't write Fire Emblem, the Fire Emblem police will come and get you, so please be careful.
Fire Emblem.
The series' first entry launched in Japan on the Famicom in 1990. You could say it was a pioneer in the genre
More
of
Fire
tactical
Emblem music,
role-playing
bro.
games.
Hog. More.
You might be wondering
Yo.
what makes it particularly
Yo, wait, what's it called?
Well,
Dimitri's final map
that
song.
it
Hog.
simulates
Oh, we're getting
You can think of
God-shattering
it as
star.
moving pieces in a board game. Or in other
True.
words, a
It's like
game
a
in which you
chess.
advance units across a grid and battle. When we talk about tactical games of that era, there were lots of ones in which you command tanks, aircrafts, and so on. But Fire Emblem was unique because each unit was a specific character, sort of like in role-playing games. Plus, something made it stand out from other Nintendo products. Characters could permanently die.
True.
That's pretty direct language though, so perhaps we should just say they're
Moldy
sleeping with the
chat.
fishes. But really, if a character fell in battle, you'd lose that unit. They'd be gone and you couldn't use them again. Recent entries in the series maintain this concept of permadeath to some degree in classic mode and what have you, but a lot of games now allow strategic withdrawals, so to speak.
Casual
In the older
mode,
games,
Pepe
the
left.
units would really be
Oh
gone,
no, no,
never
no.
to be mentioned again. Scary. The game's stories are told like chronicles of war, with increasingly distinct characters and engrossing scenarios.
And this way the viewers begin to fall drastically.
Several characters also appear in the Super Smash
Oh yeah,
Bros.
because
series.
he's just
6
talking
of
about
7
Fire
use a
Emblem.
counterattack. It's
True.
their down special. There's actually a reason for this. When I was considering how to incorporate Fire Emblem fighters into Super Smash Bros. Melee, I thought it might be interesting to reflect the turn-based nature of the original game.
True. So the
First
counter
comes your
makes sense.
opponent's turn. They attack and you counter. Next comes your turn. And now, Fire Emblem Three Houses is the 17th game in the series.
Jeez.
People who aren't Japanese in particular might be thinking, 17 games? There are that many? Well, if you include Fire Emblem Heroes in the remakes, but you don't include the Satellaview game, Tokyo Mirage Sessions Sharp FE, and Fire Emblem Warriors, then it comes out to 17 games. Let's try saying them in the Fire Emblem Can You Say It challenge. I'll give it a try.
Genealogy, Thracia, Lightning Blade, Blazing Blade, Sacred Stones, Path of Radiance, Radiant Dawn, Shadow Dragon, Mystery of the Emblem, Awakening, Fates, Heroes, Shadow of
There you
Valentia
go,
3.
17.
Yo, he died, bro. Oh, wait. That's what it was. Wait,
There you go, 7.
how does that mean 17? He counted
You saw how
heroes, bro.
counting in a
Pog
weird
moments.
way, right? I was counting in binary. This
Mm.
is 0. Fold this here and you get 1, and then you get 2, then 2 plus 1 equals 3.
Yo,
This would be
someone
4,
must
5,
have guessed
6,
that.
7, and 8. And then you get 16.
Why is heroes
Add 1
counted?
and you
Yeah,
get
I don't
17.
know.
Awesome, isn't it?
It's binary.
You can actually
just
count
said
up to
thing.
31 on one hand.
Oh.
And if you use both hands, you can count all the way up to 1023.
Okay.
If you've given up counting the knots in a tatami mat, you could always give it a go.
Never listened to CF. Probably
What
not.
is Fire Emblem Three Houses? In Japanese, the male version of the main character is called Bereto, and the female version is called Beresu. But in English, they share the same name, BYLETH. BYLETH becomes a professor who ends up leading one of 3 academic houses. Once you've chosen a house, you guide them through their school life, and, well, you end up fighting the other houses. After a certain incident, 5 years pass, and you meet up with your grown-up students to battle against the other houses in their regions. It's a very sad game in which your former allies become enemies, turn hostile, and try to kill you.
True, actual spoilers.
To understand the concept of Fire Emblem Three Houses, I played an early version of the game before its release.
Oh, Pog. Yo, Sakurai already beat it.
I've done the same thing before, with The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, for example.
Ooh.
Because I couldn't wait until launch to experience it, or we'd have never made it in time.
Wow. Yeah,
For
Sakurai
that
gets his
title,
games
I
for
borrowed
free.
an early version of the game for 2 days, ran around all the areas, saw the ending, and realized for the first time, I guess we can't really have Breath of the Wild's Princess Zelda as a fighter.
Aww. Bruh, he beat
I
Zelda
did the same this
in
time,
2
but with there
days.
being 3 houses and multiple endings, it was really hard to get a feel for it. And of course, there weren't any walkthroughs I could reference.
Yeah, Sakurai was kind of boomer brand, needed a walkthrough.
The game has multiple routes, and the outcome of each is very different.
True.
Your experience will vary depending on the route you choose, and many of the characters you meet will adopt different roles in the story. I'll try to avoid spoilers when I'm talking about the fighter. I hope you'll understand. Before my demonstration, I should point out that when I did the Terry Bogard showcase video, I mentioned that it was recorded a month in advance. But this time, we have to account for the holidays and such, so we're filming 2 months in advance of this video's release. Right now, it's actually November.
2 months? November?
Therefore, some of what I'm about to show you might differ a bit from the finished version.
Holy crap.
As always, I'm
November?
using a special in-game camera and such for demonstration purposes. Here I go.
No Game Awards. Dude, that's wild. It didn't get leaked. All the people in that room for 2 months.
So,
That's
this is our new
crazy.
fighter,
That's
BYLETH.
crazy. Oh, let's go. The model looks so
Sadly,
good
they're
though.
lacking in mobility. It's maybe a bit better than Robin's, but that's about all you can say for them.
Oh, they're
Throws are not
slow.
their strong point either. Their grab lacks range. But actually, you could say that they're distance demon. The hero's relic they use changes depending on the direction you input with the stick. Each of the hero's relics is a weapon that appears in Fire Emblem Three Houses. They look like bones, and there's a reason for that.
Spoilers, bro.
First, let's talk about the weapon BYLETH uses for upward inputs. The
Sword of the Creator.
The Sword of the Creator here is BYLETH's default weapon. They use it for flurry attacks and tilt attacks, such as down tilt attacks, where it takes the form of a whip. They also use the sword for dash attacks and other moves.
That attack looks bad.
up
Like
smash
range.
They'll
Up
whip
smash
the
looks
sword
like it
upward to launch enemies in the air.
looks pretty good actually.
For their up air attack, they'll
That's
wave
really
the whip
weird.
sword overhead.
Maybe if it kills, it might be cool. Or it's a
The
combo
hit detection
attack.
for this attack lasts for a relatively long time.
It might catch air
The up
dodges.
special move is really something. The sword extends like this.
It's
allowing
like
you to do
Joker's
things like
move.
this.
What the heck?
It was pretty
Command grab?
terrifying how I knocked him into the air with that attack. And in addition,
Oh, it spikes.
you can do awful things
Yo,
like this.
what? That's cool.
That said, you'll launch opponents upward until their damage reaches a certain percentage.
Oh, you launched him up. Wait, so when does it spike?
Exceed that percentage and you'll need to be careful. You may find it helpful to mid-air dodge. I've already shown this, but you can also use it to latch onto edges. So that's
Recovery
the
looks kind of bad.
Now, for the sideways inputs. This is Erdvar, the same name as the weapon from Celtic mythology.
That's a really long sash attack.
First, we'll go through the forward and back air attacks. As you can see, they have a long reach. Like so. Marth's air attack keeps opponents in check too, right?
But BYLETH is like just way longer.
If BYLETH does the same thing, you'd win out, so you should be able to beat it.
Wait, how much damage does that do?
If
10?
BYLETH does the same
Not
thing,
bad.
you'd win out, so you should be able to
10.
beat it. Next, the side smash attack. This also has a long range. It'll connect even from here.
Oh wait, this is the Fire Emblem stage? It's kind of lame.
Also, if you
I
add
didn't
an
even
upward
realize.
tilt, it will be stronger. And if
Wait,
you've knocked
it's stronger
your
when you
opponent
press
down,
up?
the side attack won't hit unless you add a downward tilt to aim for them.
Makes sense.
By the way, the tip of the lance is more powerful.
Okay, makes sense.
The shaft part is weaker, so it's not
Similar
suited
to
to
Ike
close
Stage?
combat.
Yeah, kind of.
It won't deal much damage, and it won't launch opponents far. That's why, as a rule, you want to hit with the blade part aimed upward.
That's a sweet
Or
side.
downward.
Super sweet side.
Next, the side special move.
Oh, is that Dimitri's one?
BYLETH will simply swing the lance like this, but again, it has excellent reach. For example, even when your opponent is at this distance, it'll still
Wait,
hit.
what? Holy crap. That's a vibe check. That's an anti-air.
Actually, you can do a smash attack to charge forward a little, like this.
Wait, what? Oh, like holding
But
it,
as
or
you
like
expect,
flicking
it
it.
can be easily shielded, so be careful. Use it in midair and you'll carve up a large area.
Makes sense.
Returning to the side air attacks from earlier, they have great horizontal reach, but they lack verticality. So this complements it well,
yeah, side
although you'll be
instead.
vulnerable when you land.
True.
Now, for the downward inputs. For these, BYLETH will use an axe called Emir. It's named after a weapon that appears in Ugaritic myth. First, the down air attack. It really is strong.
A spike. Yep,
You can try for a meteor effect with this attack.
of course.
Next is the down smash attack.
Seems
Heavy
very
swing of the
slow.
axe back and forth. As you can
Ike
see,
again?
has a
Yeah,
great
it
deal of
really
launch
does
power.
look like Ike.
And for the down special, BYLETH channels all their energy into a devastating strike.
It's just like
It's a bold move, similar to the
is
Falcon.
it like what's it called?
Here's what makes it
The
different.
hero hatchet man.
When readying the move, there's a super armor effect, which allows you to withstand an attack.
Oh wait, and readying it.
Just so you know, if you
Can you get
execute
grabbed?
Falcon Punch at about the same time, it plays out like this.
Oh, that's
It's a
slow.
bit slower than the Falcon Punch, but due to the super armor effect, you have the advantage.
You get
unless you get
grabbed.
Another notable aspect is that it lets you pass through platforms.
Wait, what? Oh, you
While
can
you're
hold
charging
down.
up, you can breeze
Oh.
past platforms like this. to
Wait,
reach a
that's
lower
that's
area.
kind of cool edge guards, or like what's it
It
called?
won't
The
let you
trap.
jump, but you could use it as a surprise attack. Also, you can turn around during the move.
Okay.
The swing takes a while, so if an opponent runs behind you during the move, you can quickly change direction.
Just grab him.
Even though it can be hard to land a hit with this move, it can
That
be
looks like a
really
bad
effective when
move.
used against a group of
Does it have to charge it for that long?
Plus, even if you fail to land a direct hit, any opponents on the ground nearby will still be launched a little.
That looks like a terrible move.
It's as if the quaking of the ground launches them.
A counter would have been better. How much shield
By the
damage does
way,
it do? That's
earlier I
important.
talked a little bit about the other Fire Emblem characters' moves. I don't recommend using this down special against fighters from the Fire Emblem series, because you'll just get loads of counters. It hits with that much power in a single attack. Counters can actually multiply the power of blocked attacks, counter after counter. Next, we have the neutral moves. The bow you use is called Failnaught, which
Okay.
shares its name with the bow from the Knights of the Round Table. It only appears in a few neutral moves. You've got the neutral air attack.
No, he
attack
just
is
spins
similar
the
to a
bow.
move of Pit's and other fighters like him. It lets you spin the weapon around. It's also easy to create certain combos with it.
Okay.
And with the
Neutral
neutral
B.
special, you'll
Just,
let loose.
yeah, it's a bow.
It seems pretty straightforward, right? But there are a few noteworthy aspects to this bow. First, the biggest difference between this bow and Link's is that once you enter the command, you can keep charging until it's ready.
Wait, what do you mean?
You can't release it partway through the charge, so when it does fire, the arrow travels at high speed. It's also very powerful. That said, you can still cancel out of the stance
Okay,
using
never
the
mind.
shield button.
Never mind.
You can also change direction while in the stance. It works up until this point, but if you keep holding the button, you'll unleash a powerful arrow that looks like a beam of light. You can perform this move by keeping the button held down. You charge up power like so, charge a bit more, and then fire. But again, you'll need to take care when using this move.
It's very
For
laggy
one,
looking.
when you've powered up the move to its max, there's no way to cancel out of it. Not even with the shield button. In other words, you're committed to firing it. So you see, a situation like this is pretty terrible.
True.
Once you've entered
Oh,
the
it
stance,
stages like Ike seems or that.
you won't be able to do anything.
Can you turn it? Maybe.
Which means it's quite the risky attack to use against fighters who have a move with a reflector effect. But you could always just aim into the fray, as it is, after all, a long-range move, letting you deal a sudden blow to opponents.
Hey, that is a
So
lot.
you need to think carefully when using this projectile weapon. BYLETH's final smash is called Progenitor God Ruptured Heaven. In the original game, there's a move called Ruptured Heaven. This is an enhanced version.
If you already put Progenitor God, why not make it Sublime Heaven? Wait, that was kind of lame.
As you can see, you team up with the mysterious Sothis and launch an attack together.
They are so. Yeah, but like Sakurai, sometimes he usually takes good care, but like that's
Now,
like
let's talk about the color variations.
real quick. It's
set
kind of
up
just
so
like
that the
arbitrary
default
that he's
and
slow.
odd-numbered color
It's just because people would have complained if he was fast. Because BYLETH is not slow in the game, so it doesn't really make sense. But it's whatever. People would have complained, and I mean, yeah, that's true. It makes a lot of homogeny because it's just fast sword fighters, which are all the Fire Emblem characters. So making them like Ike is probably further better.
variations are male, while the even-numbered ones are female. However, the third, fourth, and fifth color
Oh, these
as
look
you can see,
awful.
reminisce
These look awful. Ew. Actually, this one doesn't look that bad. Ew.
of the house leaders. Those of you who played the original game will of course understand what I'm referring to. The sixth color is based on Sothis, who you
Hog.
just saw earlier.
Probably his
And the
best
seventh
alt.
and eighth variations
Yeah.
have a different hair color, which is based on something that occurs in the course of the original game's story. Didn't we see this variation in the final smash?
True. I wonder what it could be. Sakurai really out here spoiling, bro. Garrig Mach.
Next, I'll introduce the stage. For this one, we of course tried to recreate the place where you spend most of the game, Garrig Mach Monastery. This is how Garrig Mach Monastery is laid out in the original game. From these, we chose to have it cycle through the marketplace, reception hall, bridge, and cathedral, all in one stage. It's the type of stage that rotates through different areas, such as these four. Let me introduce each of the guests that appear in these four areas. The first area is the marketplace.
Yo,
I think
don't
this
tell
is
me
where a lot of
they
people
literally
do
modeled
shopping.
every student. It's
The
kind of
guests that
wild.
appear here are
Yeah,
students
it's
of Blue
hard.
Lion's house: Dimitri, Dedu, and Ingrid.
Oh,
Not
wait, it's only
Dimitri, Dudu, or Ingrid. Their names are a bit difficult to say. They're largely from the Holy Kingdom of Fargo. Since it's a
Okay.
kingdom, that means they have a monarchy. For that reason, I guess you could say Dimitri's the future king. He had quite a difficult life and may or may not end up with just one eye. He's
Oh.
an unfortunate one, that one. There are
It's
vendors on either
roasting,
side.
bro.
In the original game, these are important booths where you buy all sorts of things.
And you can just beat them up.
Here you can break them, you see. If you do break them, the stage will expand to the left and right. I wonder where people will buy their supplies now. And in the background, you can see the
Pog!
gatekeepers. You often pass through this area in Fire Emblem 3
Greetings,
houses, and you
Professor.
end up talking to them a lot. Moving through these areas is possible thanks to this mysterious platform. Just when it
Wait,
seems
why does
like
it
you've
look
come
so
to a stop,
bad? Why does it look so
you'll
bad?
come crashing back
Why
down.
did the platform
You've
look so
broken through the
bad?
ceiling and slammed into the building.
Oh, okay, it's
And the
only
guests
3
in the
of
reception
each.
hall are Edelgard, Dorothea, and Petra of the Black Eagles.
Ew,
Take
ew.
note,
Oh
it's not
my.
spelled Edelgard. They're from the Adressian Empire. And as such, they embrace their military might. Edelgard is one of the characters who is central to the conflict. Depending on the path you take, she'll go through some terrible ordeals.
Why are you
You'll
soft
notice there are
spoiling?
prominent chandeliers above the stage. It's possible to knock them down.
Yeah, 47 characters from Fatal Fury and all. Yeah.
However, BYLETH can't actually reach it, even though it's their stage. You
Kinda
can reach
sad.
it with other fighters, though.
Yeah,
So, it's nice if you can work your way up there by getting lucky and being launched up, or perhaps by using another fighter as a stepping stone. There you go.
True.
You made it.
I
And
made
you
it,
knock
bro.
it down. Also, you can break this table,
Only that.
like so. Just like the sign that reads Fudin Kazan in the Suzaku Castle stage, it can break if you launch the opponent into it at close range.
Okay. Yeah, why does that look
The
so
bridge.
like low
The
quality?
camera
I don't
rotates
understand.
90 degrees,
Oh,
creating this
oh,
long
I
arrow.
don't like that.
It's very wide indeed.
Yeah, Lorenz Pog. That is a bridge, bro. And stage
It's
looking
similar to
kinda
the Bridge
nice.
of Elden stage. The guests are from the Golden Deer, Claude, Hilda, and Lawrence. They belong to the Leicester Alliance.
Oh my gosh, Claude's face looking kind of busted, bro.
Because it's an alliance of many noble families, you could say that they have a wide assortment of members. And Claude is the sharpest of the bunch. Incidentally, both Claude and Hilda are the names of characters that appear in Genealogy of the Holy War, the 4th title in the Fire Emblem series.
Okay.
I guess once you've reached the 17th game and are creating 40 characters for each new entry, you're bound to get a bit of name overlap. The naming process must be tough.
True.
Hey, it looks like the Pegasus Knight is busy training. As for the bridge's design,
Pegasus
it's
Knight
just a
just
long
vibing,
pathway,
though.
plain and simple. You can expect plenty of blows to be exchanged at the edges of the screen. You could also say it's a place where the Failnaught really shines, and in this sense, I think it suits the Golden Deer perfectly.
Not really. Just hold shield. That's just good shield damage. Ba, 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 da.
The last area is the Cathedral,
Oh, it's Church
only
of
with some
Sarah's.
platforms you can pass through. The guests appearing in the Cathedral are Sedith, Flame, and Rhea. There's Sedith, who appears to have
Let's
an
go,
extremely
Sedith,
strong bond with
Poggies.
his sister, Flame. She seems to be under the protection of him and Rhea, who you can see fighting during the
Flame.
opening of Fire Emblem 3 Houses. All three have character quirks related to their true identities. I feel that Flame might be saying shush at this point, so I'll leave it at that.
Dude, he's
a
just
simple area
spoiling.
stage.
He's
All
just
that matters
soft
are these
spoiling. He's
Being
not
the
gonna
last area,
chill,
it may
bro.
be a place where some intense battles will be waged. It'll
Chill,
cycle through
bro.
each location in about 2.5 minutes.
Sakurai really soft spoiling out here.
Okay, today we'll have a tag team battle in Squad Strike with the DLC team pitted against Fire Emblem protagonists throughout the ages. That'll give us precisely
It's not even
5
all the
players
Fire
per
Emblem
side.
characters.
Alright, here we go, Joker.
Um,
Joker!
he just killed himself.
And Hero!
Sakurai, what are you doing? Cringe alert.
Gee, we really made a lot, huh? Banjo!
They're all just
By
dying.
now, I think you know what I'm doing. But basically, I'm trying to defeat all 5 opponents with just the Professor here.
Yeah, he used
But
the
as
girl
expected,
one.
it's going
A
to be
weird
pretty
champ,
tough battle, so
Sakurai.
I'm using anything I can get my hands on.
Oh, he's using items, bro.
It's not going to land that easily.
That's Sakurai, stop being a
This is
casual.
bad.
Oh no.
Shenanigans.
Oh, he SDI'd out! He actually SDI'd!
I better keep my distance.
Wait, no way. No, he actually did. Dude, there's no way he should have gotten out of that so easily.
Shenanigans.
He actually SDI'd out!
It's
Dude,
not
look at
gonna
his
land that
thumb!
Uh-oh, this is bad.
Dude, he's too...
Shenanigans.
What the frick?
I better keep my distance.
Yeah, I was roasting him.
I'll use this chance to attack. Got him.
Wait, wouldn't that kill? No way.
I better
Oh, that's,
keep my
it's near
distance.
the edge of the stage. Hold up. Hold up. Let me see when that killed.
I'll use this chance to attack. Got him.
64
That's-
damage?
He's invincible for a moment here.
Got him, Mike.
Lots of
Where's the nair,
explosives.
bruh?
Ouch. Perfect shield.
SDI is when you
Good one.
hit the stick at the edge and multi-hit moves and it helps you get out.
this,
So since you
like
saw his
this,
thumb
or
clicking
like
up
so.
repeatedly, he got out of Fennekin's
idea.
fire.
There.
Rather, where
It's
like
not
people who don't do it would get hit by the whole thing. It only works for some moves. Or it basically only works for multi-hits.
Good. There's mom.
There's mom.
You're in a good spot, mom. Ah, I shouldn't have taken
Honestly
that.
complicated. You
Gardevoir.
really, you almost never
No,
have
this
to
one
do
uses
it.
projectiles.
Just take a
At
little
this
off
point,
there.
it doesn't matter if Gardevoir's there or not.
There's a nair. True.
I feel
Yo,
like the enemy
Marth's
might
about to
this
get it.
smash ball.
Yeah, Martha actually
See?
got
I
it. Oh. Oh.
But I mustn't give up.
Oh my.
I can't wait. I feel like the enemy might get this smash ball. See? I got
What?
it. But I mustn't give up.
Okay, okay. It was like half. It was like half health. Holy crap! That did shield damage.
There's another smash ball. Yes, got it. Now, what are you charging up for?
Yo, you roasted the CPU. What are you charging for, bro?
There's still more. Whack.
What? Don't pick up
Go
the
on.
hammer.
You can take the hammer, but it's mine.
Oh, yo,
Although I'm scared I might get hit with a counter in this state. I hit him.
Sakura is BMing him, bro. Mom, time.
I was trying to fight using BYLETH's abilities alone, but what matters is that I won. Good game.
GG. Yeah, Sakurai rolled him.
It can be fun to play like this, especially in tag team, so I think it's a good idea to try imposing different types of challenges on yourself.
True.
The end.
Sakurai's so happy, bro. Okay, songs, let's do it.
Now, about the additional music. Since it's from the Fire Emblem series, we'll be adding each of the new tracks to all the Fire Emblem stages. There are already a lot of Fire Emblem tracks in the game. Our selection this time has been made taking those existing tracks into consideration.
Okay, main theme, let's go.
11
New
songs are
arrangement.
being added.
Wait, what?
This includes an arrangement of the main theme in both Japanese and English.
Oh, Apex of the World. Okay, I
hope you'll
didn't see
enjoy
it.
this as well.
Wait, no God Shattering Star? Dude, weird champ. Oh my
We're
gosh,
also
come on,
adding
bro.
in a new spirit band.
Come on, bro.
It includes the house leaders.
No
among
God
some of the
Shattering
more
Star?
popular characters.
Okay, Apex of the World is there. It's fine.
Sothis is Legend class. Also, there's a new
That's
classic
fine.
mode route, a Heroic Legacy, which is designed to let you enjoy
Gonna
classic
fight all the Fire
Fire
Emblem
stages
characters.
from throughout the series' history. The final battle is against Master Hand and Crazy Hand, but you'll find that something pretty amusing happens, so look forward to that.
Okay. So this shows
Now
up.
for the Mii Fighter costumes. Please take a look.
He's getting rolled on. Wait, is it gonna be a cool one? Indie? Indie? No, Steve. Minecraft Steve, question mark? That'd be hype. Holy crap, I wasn't expecting an actual third-party skin again. Wait. That's Assassin's Creed, right? Altair? I wasn't expecting there actually to be one. Wait, oh no. Okay, it's Rabbids, it's not Rayman. Okay, that would be so sad. This is so funny. Yo, Rabbit's kind of hyped though. Oh, more Mega Man? What is it this time? Oh, it's just X. Wasn't this a skin in like the last game? Or no? All time. Battle Network. Ooh, Pog moment. Yeah, I like this game. I like these games. I mean, the skin looks terrible. The design's kind of ugly. Pog! Yo! Wait. What? Wait, I want to read what the book said. Don't deal with the devil. Okay, I don't know. Dude, what? That's nuts. That's cool. No way. Oh, it has a music track. I might have to buy this skin too. That's cool. What the heck? Oh, the thing, it's his gun. Oh, what? It's so cool. Yeah, that's nuts. I like that a lot. That was cool. Buying the whole round, more like buying one, bro.
This time, we're releasing a Cuphead costume. And for those of you who purchased the Cuphead costume, an additional song will be added. It's called Floral Fury, and it's the theme that plays when fighting Cagney Carnation. I hope you enjoy these as well.
Sorry, Shay.
After purchasing a costume, I recommend using the sharing feature. If someone has created a Mii fighter, you can play using the costume it's wearing immediately after you download it.
Why not just make it yourself?
And now, onto the amiibo.
Oh, Richter and Dark Samus.
The color palette for Dark Samus looks pretty good, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's actually
Dark Samus
nice.
and
Why
Richter
is it like
are
out of
for
frame?
release on Friday, January 17th.
Okay, what's he gonna talk about?
And now, with the addition of BYLETH, the Fighter's Pass is finally complete.
Pog
The
moment.
lineup was Joker, Hero, Banjo and Kazooie, Terry Bogard, and BYLETH. From more than 70 fighters, only 5 have been added. But I must say, this game has always been an exceptional experience. And since the roster was already so large to begin with, right from the start, we intended to make the most out of the new gameplay mechanics and so on.
True.
There really were a lot of new mechanics, weren't there? When we add a new fighter, we don't simply make their attacks or their movements a little different. Instead, we try to offer you a whole new style of play.
What, to buy this is like camping? Those are mad moments.
As I stated, we'll continue to release more DLC fighters down the line. I had thought that 1 or 2 might suffice, but, well, have a look.
Wait, what? Okay, never mind. I thought we were getting a trailer. Fire's Pass 2? Wait, what? Oh, okay.
Looks like there will be 1 more fighter than last time.
No!
This
He only wanted
reason, we
to
will
do
be
2.
releasing the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Fighter
December
Pass Volume
31st,
2. It will be
2021.
available for pre-purchase on the date shown, so please keep an eye out.
So 2 years, yes,
And
2
now that
years
it's
of the
official,
characters.
we intend to move ahead with development.
Okay.
Of
I'm
course,
with that.
Like last time, the contents will remain unknown
So
for
it's
now,
gonna be
and
a
I'm
lot
personally
less
very sorry
frequent.
that we have to release Fighters Pass Volume 2 when the details have yet to be revealed.
It's alright.
Like last time, I'd be very grateful if, despite that, you would understand why and purchase it. Furthermore, the new additions have already been decided. Even if I receive many requests regarding potential candidates on Twitter, I'm afraid it would be hard to
Yo,
consider.
he called them out! Yo, he called them out! He knows!
But I still hope you'll look forward to it. We're also including a bonus with Fighters Pass Volume 2.
Oh no, someone's gonna
Last
get their
time,
heart
it was a
broken.
Rex costume, but this time, here's what we have. It's a Mii Fighter costume for Mii Sword Fighter, the ancient soldier.
That's kind of cool, but like, what?
This will not be for sale individually, so it can only be acquired as part of Fighters Pass Volume 2.
Why is he doing a combo like he can explode that? What the heck?
It's been reported that Super Smash Bros. Ultimate is the highest selling fighting game in the world.
True.
Personally, I don't know if it counts as simply a fighting
okay,
game.
Sakurai, please.
As a fighting game around the world.
Sakurai, stop being a boomer. It's literally a fighting game.
Seems like Street Fighter 2 was in the lead for a while, but now Super Smash Bros. Ultimate has surpassed it in total sales.
Good job,
However,
Sakurai.
I'm not sure if this is accurate. There were 5 versions of Street Fighter 2,
well, that's
or 6 to
also
7
true.
if we really want to get into the weeds. Plus, there's the arcade versions and the 25 ports to other systems, so I don't know if that's been accounted for. Also, I don't know if that really qualifies as one game. It's up for discussion. So, who knows? But when it comes to a single piece of software, it seems like Super Smash Bros. Ultimate is #1.
True. Good job, Sakurai.
Although, I still don't know if it can really be called just a fighting game.
Dude, come on, bro. It's a big
I feel
boomer.
like it's become more than a fighting game.
Okay,
Some sort
true.
of celebration of games.
Yeah,
or
it
something
is.
else
It
entirely.
is. That's true.
Also, I feel a deep attachment to the 5 DLC fighters.
That's good. Oh wait, I think I'm gonna cut off his speech.
The first Fighters Pass just wrapped up, but it was
Hopefully not.
decided that there will be more DLC. Which
6.
means no breaks for me.
2
I plan to
years,
keep working
600
hard,
characters.
So I hope you can
Let's see
continue
what
to
happens.
support us.
Let's see what happens.
That's it. Thank you.
Best direct? Yeah. BYLETH Pog. How online? Alright, let's go, Sakurai. People are gonna be like, no second character? On Twitter, dude, I already know. There was obviously not gonna be a second character. Pog. Let's go, Sakurai.